Hello everybody, how are you? I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty Allah. This is Rasul Mahmoud before you. Today I am going to take a class on transformation. This is class transformation part 4. In this class I will discuss how to change simple sentence to complex form. My today's topic is how to change simple form a sentence to complex form. Let's enjoy the class. Here the sentence is that we eat to live. We eat to live. And my target is to change this sentence to complex form. As this is simple sentence and my target is to change this into complex form, I have to actually analyze this question, this sentence, whether this is simple, this is complex or compound, because I have to change this sentence to complex form. That's why look at this sentence here. We is a subject, it is a final verb, and to live is a non-final verb. Here subject, verb, and this is extension or adverbial. That means this is non-final verb. So to make this sentence complex, we have to use special rules. We have to do some specific word here. First of all, we have to omit this to, because here to plus live, to live, denotes to are non-final form of verb. That's why we have to change to plus live. So here subject we eat. Instead of using to, what does to here actually serve the purpose of it? Here we eat to live. To live means the purpose of our eating. Why we eat? We eat just to live. We eat to maintain our body fit, or to keep our body fit. That's why to refers to here purpose. And if there is any purpose, we have to write so that. If to refers to any purpose, we have to actually write so that to denote the purpose in complex form. That's why we eat so that. Actually, I have written here so that instead of writing to, because my target is to make the sentence complex, and to will be changed to so that or in order that. Then I have to write another subject, because in this sentence there is only one subject. To make it complex, we have to insert another one subject. That means we have to have two subjects in a complex sentence. That's why here there is we eat so that we. And so that is a special actually structure. After so that we have to use subject and then modal form of modal verbs. That's why I have to use here modal form of verbs. Here it is a present form. That's why I have to use here can. We eat so that we can live. Dear student, if there is any question with having to, we have to use so that, and to must be used as infinitive form. If to is used as infinitive in a sentence, in a simple sentence, we can change the sentence complex form by inserting, by writing so that instead of writing to. After writing so that, we have to insert subject and insert can. That's why we can actually answer this question to complex form. Just to go to the another question. She came here to meet me. Here, she came here to meet me. In this sentence, there is also to is used here as an infinitive form of verb. Here, to and meet refers to a non-final verb. We also call it infinitive form. That's why here, as there is to, we have to use here so that. Right? We have to use this so that she came here so that. This so that actually comes from to, because it indicates the purpose. She came here so that, then I have to write the subject. Here subject is she, I have to write as she. She came here so that she, then I have to write the modal auxiliary, as the verb is in past form, so I have to write the past form of can. That means I have to use here could. She came here so that she could then meet me. Dear student, this is another example of using to. Let's enjoy another questions. Besides infinitive form, we can use so that if there is for plus not plus ing, that's after for if we notice any gerund form or part, we can use so that as part gerund partners. So for example, we go to school for learning. Here, the question is that we go to school for learning. Here, we go to school for learning. We go to school. What is the purpose of our going to school? In this sentence, what is the purpose of our going to school? The purpose of our going to school is said here for learning. We can write it also to learn. Here, to learn refers infinitive form, and for learning is not infinitive form. But if there is for and after for, if there is any verb in ing form, the verb in gerund form, we can use it so that, because all these actually words are used here to denote purpose of going to school. Here, we go to school. What is the purpose of our going to school? What is our purpose of going to school? Our purpose of going to school is for learning. That means we go to school for learning. That's why here for denotes to purpose. We can write it to. We go to school, as there is for and it is used instead of to, we can write it so that. We can write here so that. That's why we go to school so that. After so that, we know that after so that we have to use subject. So what is the subject here? The subject is we. So we have to write here we. That's why actually we can say that we go to school so that we, after using we know we have to use modal auxiliaries. That's why we have to use here can. Because the verb go is in present form. That's why we have to write here can. If the verb go would past form, we would write here could. We can learning. After modal auxiliaries. After modal, we have to use bare infinitive. That means we have to use the base form of verb, root form of verb. That means we don't use any verb which has ing or past form. We have to use the stem form of verb or basic form of verb or base form of verb. What is the base form of learning? The base form of learning is learn. That means we have to write here learn. So we can write learn. The answer is that we go to school so that we can learn. That means we go to school is so that we can learn. That means our purpose of going to school is to learn. So this is actually, I think this is clear to you. Let's enjoy another example. Look at this example. Look at this example. The old man was too poor to buy a new shirt. The old man was too poor to buy a new shirt. In this sentence, there is too poor to. This is a phrase. This part refers the inability of doing such things. Here, the old man was too poor, that means he was very poor, and because of his poverty, the old man could not buy a new shirt. This refers that the meaning of this sentence is that as the old man was very poor, he could not buy a shirt for him, or he could not buy a new shirt for him. In this sentence, too poor to buy, too poor means very poor, to buy means he cannot buy. Okay, here to refers to the negative form, negation. So the old man was too poor to buy a new shirt. Refers that, indicates that here the poor man was very poor. The old man was very poor, and because of his poverty, he cannot buy a new shirt. And he cannot buy a new shirt. It refers the inability of the poor man to buy a new shirt. So if there is any question which has 2 adjective plus 2, that will refer to the negation. It will refer to the inability of doing something or of getting something. If there is any question like too poor, too weak, too smart, too unsmart, too etc. If there is any question like that, we have to use here so dot that. That means we can write here so instead of using 2, and we have to write here 2 that instead of 2. Right? Let's go answer this question. The old man was. Instead of writing 2, we have to write here so. The old man was so, here was poor. The old man was so poor. Instead of writing 2, we have to write that. The old man was so poor that. Then after that, I have to use the subject. Here the subject is old man. The old man is a masculine gender. That's why we have to write here he. The old man was so poor that he. As too poor to, that means too poor to buy refers to inability. That means here the poor man cannot buy a shirt because of his poverty. In this sentence, the poor man's inability to buy a shirt has been actually introduced. That's why I have to write here not. We have to write here not because this is a negative meaning. This has negative meaning. That he could not. Thus the part there is was. That's why we have to write here could not. We could not buy a new shirt. Buy a new shirt. The student, I think this is easy to you. This is clear to you. The old man was so poor that he could not buy a new shirt. Okay, let's enjoy another example. Here, she was too tired. She was too tired to walk. That means in this sentence, she was very tired, and for her tiredness, she could not walk. In this sentence, she was very tired, and for her tiredness, she could not walk. Here, to walk refers to inability of walking because of using to adjective to this format. So in this format, she was too tired to walk. This to walk refers to negation. So we have to use here negative form. Okay. So let's answer this question. Here she was too will be so tired. After to we have to use here that. She was so tired that. She was so tired that. Then after that we have to use subject. So subject is she. I must write here she. She was so tired that she. Then I have to write the verb. Here the verb is in past form. We have to write here past form should or could. We can write here could or should. Could not walk. She was so tired that she could not walk. I hope this is clear to you. Let's enjoy the class in Bangla right from now. বন্ধুরা, আমরা এখন যে ক্লাসটা নিয়েছি এই ক্লাসটা ছিল শুধুমাত্র কমপ্লেক্সকে সিম্পলকে কমপ্লেক্স করার জন্যই। আর এই সিম্পলকে কমপ্লেক্স করার ক্ষেত্রে আমরা এখানে যে বিষয়টা করেছিলাম সেখানে হচ্ছে টু ইউজ করেছি এবং এখান থেকে খেয়াল করে দেখবো যদি কখনো দেওয়া থাকে টি ও ডাবল টু আর টি সিঙ্গেল ও টু, তাহলে আমরা কি করবো এই টি ও টু ও এটা তার কিন্তু নেগেটিভ বোঝানো হয়, অর্থটা কিন্তু হয় নেগেটিভ। দেখো খেয়াল করে দেখো, শি ওয়াজ টু টায়ার্ড টু ওয়াক, সে এতটাই ক্লান্ত ছিল যে সে হাঁটতে পারেনি, তার মানে সে তার ক্লান্তির কারণে হাঁটতে পারে না। এখানে একটা কি বোঝাচ্ছে, এখানে সে পারেনি, তার মানে কি এটা তার ইনএবিলিটি বোঝাচ্ছে, এখানে তার অসামর্থ্যতা বোঝাচ্ছে। যদি কখনো তুমি দেখো টু এর পরে অ্যাডজেক্টিভ থাকে এবং আবার কিছু থাকে, তাহলে ওই অ্যাডজেক্টিভটা হবে তার কারণ, আর ওই পরে যে ভার্বটা আনবে যেমন ওয়াক সেটা হবে তার ইনএবিলিটি, অর্থাৎ এই কাজটা সে করতে পারে নাই। তাহলে আমরা এখানে যদি এরকম অপশন থাকে যে সে এতটাই টায়ার্ড ছিল যে সে হাঁটতে পারেনি, তাহলে আমরা অ্যান্সার করতে পারি এই যে টি ডাবল টু এটার পরিবর্তে আমরা সবসময় লিখব সো, আর এই যে টি ও টু এটা পরিবর্তে লিখব আমরা দ্যাট। তাহলে একটু খেয়াল করে দেখো, শি ওয়াজ আমি লিখেছি শি ওয়াজ, এখানে আছে টু, টু এর পরিবর্তে আমি লিখেছি সো, শি ওয়াজ সো, এখানে আছে টায়ার্ড আমি তাই লিখেছি টায়ার্ড, এখানে আছে টু আমি টু এর পরিবর্তে লিখব কি দ্যাট, রাইট। শি ওয়াজ সো টায়ার্ড দ্যাট, এরপর আমি কি সাবজেক্ট লিখব, তো সাবজেক্ট আছে কি শি, দ্যাটস আমি লিখেছি কি শি ওয়াজ সো টায়ার্ড দ্যাট শি। আছে তোমার ওয়াক আমি লিখব ইট উড নট ওয়াক, কারণ যেহেতু এটা নেগেটিভ আর আমরা জানি সো ডট ডট দ্যাট থাকলে সেখানে কুড হয়, মোডাস হয়, আমি তাই মোডাস লিখেছি কুড, কারণ এটা পাস্ট টেন্সে ছিল, আর এখানে আমি নট লিখেছি কারণ এটা নেগেটিভ বোঝানো হয়েছে, তাই আমি নট লিখেছি। আশা করি সবাই বুঝতে পেরেছো। আজকের ক্লাসে দেখার জন্য সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ। পরবর্তী ক্লাসে দেখার আমার জন্য আজকে